Which means pretty much that you can have Osu until like 10 or 11 p.m. UTC if you're so inclined.
Okay. So we've also got quite a few other hype matches for today. Probably the most hype match being USA versus Canada, because it's basically two top seed teams going at each other in that match. And yeah,
I think I'm looking forward to that one.
And I mean, we have seen United States more or less beat quite well the Western Federation, but Canada has had a very good track record till then.
Yeah, if you looked at who had the harder opponent last week, it was definitely Canada, with Taiwan being one of the stronger, well, one of the teams with a lot of the really good players this year, and Canada beat Taiwan with a pretty crushing 5-0, whereas USA lost a point against low seed team Russia. So I think Canada probably has the upper hand today.
Alright, apparently the players are all in the room. They are playing Pokemon. Or at least catch the bands. So many rolls. I'm just and the referees gently asking for people not to roll all the way because they have to organize things. So no, you can't play Pokemon in multi-chat during a World Cup.
Well, the question isn't whether you can or can't. They showed us that it's possible, but people might not take very well to that.
That's true.
Anyway, it's always good to see that the players are getting along. There's a decent atmosphere in the room, so we'll see how these warm-ups and the rest of the match will go today.
I mean, you know, it's a winner's bracket match, so even the team losing will have its again a second chance. That was not the case before, so and especially I don't know what happened with the last team, because well, basically let me check. Because, you know, the Philippines team normally had had players to switch to, but they didn't, strangely enough.
Yeah, that can happen. Last time in our match against Philippines, so Philippines versus Germany last week, they also only used the same 3 players for all maps. So I don't know, they probably just had their 3 strongest players there.
Oh, by the way, Lightning Wyvern still hasn't fixed his keyboard, apparently.
And we're getting to the point where Deef is about to slap people. But yeah.
Oh, that's a normal point in the tournament.
Yeah. we'll be getting into the match anytime soon now, with it being 8:29 UTC and the match starting pretty much in a matter of less than a minute, if everything goes well. And yeah.
We will see you in half an hour.
Half an hour.
Sorry.
Okay, so in case you can't see the warm-up pick yet, it's going to be a map by Z-Trike, Zergfight. That's, well, if I had to guess, I think this is the pick from Hong Kong. Yeah, it's gonna be good, I think.
So is it made by Z-Trot?
Z-Trike, the player
Yeah.
from Hong Kong.
Yeah,
Please.
sorry.
It's not a My Little Pony map.
Oh god. Oh, and you sound bad.
Okay, so it seems like Lightning Wyvern just left the room briefly. I don't know if they're swapping him out for someone for the warm-up. Or, well... Oh yeah, they're swapping him out for the warm-up. Hopefully we can see him come back for the normal map picks.
Yeah. Well, I believe he's the star player from the team.
Yeah, he's pretty much the best player on Team Indonesia right now. They have some other players who are very highly ranked, such as XK or Nishizumi, but they aren't participating in the tournament.
And yes, 2 hours later.
Yep. Anyway, we should be getting into the warm-up picks relatively soon, hopefully.
Alright, Shirai, the last player who arrived in the game, replacing Lightning Wyvern, just has downloaded the map, so it is starting just right now.
Yes, and we can see Shirai playing with Hidden and pretty much everyone else playing with Nomad on this map. Looking at the whole Team Hong Kong playing Nomad, I'm not sure whether there will be gimmicks in this map or whether it's just a normal map. Anyway, let's see.
Actually, Shirai going hidden on that one. And ABC apparently not playing. Perhaps his parents as well has given him some troubles.
Yeah, but he should... Oh, I think the client is... spectator client is just slightly out of sync. ABC is actually playing... But yes.
He's actually hitting everything in reverse.
Oh. Yes, that's pretty funny.
He did the
Now
exact
he's
same thing last
hitting
weekend.
the notes. Oh god. And now he's hitting things properly.
Yeah, I think he did the same thing last weekend where he hit like half of the map in reverse, and then when he got halfway through he started playing properly.
Oh god.
Oh gosh,
Well, let's hope he doesn't do that in the normal picks.
Oh yeah, no, if he does it in the actual match, that could be a bit more of an issue.
That'd be pretty.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty funny though.
For the other team, yes.
And you can see Z-Track with a double S here.
And Cursed. But still a 99, 84, 85 accuracy, which is quite impressive.
Yeah, and you can see Z-Track and NACL full comboing here, and Nikonyan with only, well, he must have broke combo relatively near the start of the map. Anyway, we're drawing towards the end of this warm-up pick, and it looks like Team Hong Kong has this, even though ABC is kind of trolling a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see what Indonesia has to pick next then. Oh, Nikonyan actually full comboed as well. That must have been some kind of bug with the client that it didn't show the combo properly. But anyway, we have a pick coming up from Indonesia in a minute. Oh, we have actually the new qualified 7-star map by Nishizumi. Being a 5-minute song. It's relatively slow, it's just a pretty high star rating because it has a lot of tricky 1/6 patterns in it. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Yep, the performance points will be raining down once this gets fully ranked. Having a lot of Japanese players who are going to be able to play this with double time.
Gosh.
So for those of you who are just tuning in, this is the Taiko World Cup, and we're having a match Indonesia versus Hong Kong right now, which is in the winner's bracket. And yep, these aren't the actual map picks yet, this is just the second warm-up map, and after that, well, things will... Oh, well...
They will do the dance and then play the maps.
Yep, pretty much.
And Shira is like, whatever, going hidden. And you know, about warm-ups, because some people which are not playing the tournament or are high-level plays might think that the players are actually warming up at the moment. That's not really the case. They come to the match warmed up. That's definite. It's more, you know, it can be a statement for the other team trying to use more or less a silly map or stuff like that. Or, you know, to try to test the team's strengths and weaknesses towards certain technicalities. So, calling that a warm-up is not a misnomer, but that's not the whole story.
Yeah, it's pretty much just to well, warming up playing in solo and then being actually in the tournament room, it's two very different feelings. So the warm-up maps are just to basically get into the mood and, you know, get into the tournament atmosphere, so that when you're playing the actual maps you won't be as nervous anymore.
Alright. And we are beginning the second warm-up map, the last one before the bands and everything. So, XU.
Yeah, this is a pretty long one as well, being around 5 minutes long. So yeah, this is a map for approval.
And ABC still trolling.
Wow, those those gigantic X's with sudden death activated.
Oh, alright. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the map starts off relatively slow, but it has some some tricky 1-6 patterns coming in. Like, yeah, you can see here, pretty much 4 1-6 patterns straight in a row, which really boosts the star rating. Well, yeah, it needs quite a bit of practice to play that sort of stuff.
Alright, DJV, TWC is the Taiko World Cup, and you play it by being good at Taiko. So you have to play Taiko quite a lot before going there and compete with some of the best.
Yeah, you just told that to the team captain of Australia.
Did I now?
Yeah, yeah, I know I was in it. Yep, pretty much.
Alright.
And we can see quite a good accuracy here from Nikonyan and NACL. With Nikonyan having 98.7 and NACL actually dropping accuracy here with these patterns. Also dropping combo.
But look at everyone at the moment. But the map is really long. But at the moment, they wouldn't pass. So.
Yeah, it's about a third of the way through. I don't know. Well, it must have a relatively high HP for the HP drain rate for the length of the map then. But yeah, it's yeah, you can see these 1-6 patterns in the streams here. Really making everyone except Nikonyan and ABC apparently choke there.
Green Shinobi, Taiko drums can be fun for the game, at least for Osu Taiko, but I take it from high-ranking players, and well, for the most difficult songs, the drum doesn't cut it anymore, so it's fingers all the way. I don't know if you're on the same page with me, Chromox, on that.
Yeah. Well, I've played the arcade game myself, and I can say that playing it on the real drums is a lot more straining than playing on a keyboard. So really, just play keyboard. The authentic Taiko maps, when you look at the authentic Onis in the arcade game, they're a lot less dense than the ones we have in Os, just because it's a lot more straining to hit the actual drum.
And well, one true whip, to get a waifu skin Tatakon, you have to pray to the salt gods. And perhaps they will send one to you.
Getting into the last part of the map, with, you can see a slightly higher slide velocity coming there, but it's back to normal now.
This stream, man.
Yep. Well, this is pretty much the end of the map anyway. And we'll be getting into the roles and picks and bans, well, any minute now.
All right, and ABC rolling 82.
It's okay, so now we just need to wait for Indonesia to roll, and then we can get the picks and bans started. But 82 is quite a good roll. The chances of them beating that are pretty low.
Yeah, 18%. And the 6. Well, so close.
Oh god. Well, yeah. I guess that means Indonesia will start banning the 2 maps, and then Hong Kong will start picking the first map.
Yep. So, what do you think Indonesia will ban?
I don't know. They might ban some of the more tricky no-mod stuff, or they might ban some kind of hidden picks, because if I recall, their hidden team wasn't too strong. We'll see how it goes. We might see a ban on Terminal, maybe, or I don't know. It depends on how good their patterns like Showdown. Or we might see Avalon banned out. Yeah, pretty much. A lot of stuff could happen.
What the?
Dead Devil 96.
Yeah. which is unnerving the referee at the moment. So please, players, don't do that. All right, Trevin. All right, is Trevin one of the team captains? Before I answer the question.
No.
No. All right. So it is a legit one. Thank you. So Trevin. All right, and Muraf already answered. So bans basically are the ones who are losing the pick ban first. So they ban 2 maps out of the map pool, which is consisting of
6 no-mod maps, I believe, and 3 maps for, well, 3 maps for double time, 3 maps for hard rock, 3 maps for
so
yeah, 3 free mod maps.
So there are 18 maps total. 4 of them will be banned by the players. By the way, can a team not ban? Like saying, all right, all school for me. I don't want to.
No, they have to ban 2 maps. Otherwise, you wouldn't get the cool ban graphic thing which they show you then after the maps have been banned.
No.
But pretty much, the earlier stages for a lot of teams are just banning. Just not banning maps because they can't play them, but just banning maps because they don't like the map.
Yeah, actually, banning ZZ and Showdown. And pretty much Hong Kong banning most of the hard rock picks.
Yeah, banning the faster and slightly less complex hard rock picks, I guess, leaving the slow 165 BPM Tiefsee map open from the hard rock pool. So yeah.
Yeah. But with an 8.4 OD.
Yeah.
So,
since Hong Kong does have a pretty strong accuracy, it's probably a good move leaving that map open.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have Lightning Wyvern coming back for Indonesia now. Yeah, we'll see the first pick coming from Hong Kong any minute.
And yes, indeed.
Is that... did I miss anything, or why has Senkai become a meme?
Because Senkai, you know, in the last match did choke quite a bit during the end of the match. So, well, you know, Twitch chat being Twitch chat. Alright, so ABC apparently is quite tired, but it's not that late in Hong Kong. I mean, yeah, it's 4:30 there, so but well, we should begin as soon as... What happened with Lightning Weaver? He disappears.
Yeah, last week he was talking about how his keyboard was broken.
And apparently his parents are breaking him as well, in a way. Alright, and we have Shirai, perhaps buddy in place of Lightning Wyvern. And we should begin any second now. And I will chill again for the banners if you want to help the tournament, the players, the prize pool, which is this time at least $3,800, which is, well, far from being nothing. You can buy the banners on the Asu shop, and well, it helps everyone. So stay classy and stand true to your colors. Don't be a traitor. Traitors are bad.
Yeah, I'll just buy a Germany banner. Anyway, we'll be getting into the first pick, which is End of the World, out of the Nomad bracket in a minute. This map has some... well, it has some easier 1/6 patterns, but the harder part about this map is that it has some very long streams which start on a blue tick later on, meaning you have to play the entire stream. Well, if you're playing KDDK, you have to play the entire stream with your non-dominant hand, well, the wrong way around, basically.
And I believe you have a lot of 1/6 burst in this map as well.
Yeah, there are some bursts, but those are, compared to some of the other maps in the Nomad pool, the ones in this map are, well, they're probably easier. But yeah, it can be slightly, well, it can probably cause less experienced players to choke a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so So we'll be getting into the map now. Yeah, let's see which team can pull off a win here.
As soon as Bancho catches up. Everyone get on the boat. Alright, I believe we have seconds at the moment. I don't see the issue that you all have with triple time. Triple time is awesome. Alright, we restart.
Yeah, let's hope everyone gets into this map smoothly.
And this time it is Thomas, I believe, which has some trouble. Alright.
Okay, and we're on the road. Everyone with a solid start into the map.
And D-Trike early, actually. Or is it a client's thing?
It seems he actually missed.
Oh.
But yeah, there's still plenty of the map left for other teams to miss on as well.
That's true. But he misses again, giving Indonesia definite... Wait.
Well, you saw Shirai miss as well, so
yeah.
shouldn't make too much of a difference. Indonesia might catch up, but it looks pretty even now since they're at about the same combo. Okay, so we have about 100,000 points lead from Team Hong Kong here. Well, after that last break, D-Trike's also holding on pretty strong and getting his accuracy back, and you can see a really impressive act from AABC and Thomas here with 99.85 and 99.75%.
And sadly, even if Nikonian is holding strong the full combo, PM Riva is breaking again, cementing the Hong Kong lead. And I believe that with 160,000 difference and 1/4 of the map still remaining, and Shirai missing again, it's pretty much a Hong Kong one at the moment.
Yeah, the lead is getting larger and larger with nearly, well, even more than 300,000 points in favor of Hong Kong, and I think quite a few misses would have to happen in order for Indonesia to win this one again. So yeah, I think we can see this. I think we can see this going to Hong Kong here. It was their pick, so it's only fair enough that they'd win it.
All right, so Hong Kong getting the first point of the map on their own pick. And no, we will see what Indonesia has to answer to that.
Yeah. Also, let's hope we can see Lightning Wyvern going back, because he seems to be having some trouble there earlier.
It's like, father, mother, I'm playing the World Cup at the moment. This is important things. Oh, gosh. And yeah, Thomas, really, really nice accuracy. ABC as well, quite nice.
Yeah, ABC being the only person to full combo that map. Okay, and we have
And we have Prism.
yeah. And we have Lightning Wyvern coming in for Shirai here. Let's hope things go smoothly here.
Well, I hope that Lightning Wyvern, even if it's a high-level player, he can get into the match with all the things happening at home, because the ambience and the general, how you feel and stuff like that has a big impact, especially in tournaments. So.
Yeah, let's see what I'm pretty interested to see what mods people are gonna be going with. I think it might be a hard rock across the board for Indonesia, and I'm not sure, we might see some hidden.
Especially after the last match, which the oh gosh, the Philippines spirit was more or less broken at the end, so it was a bit sad to see. But now we see banter and stuff like that, so it might change during the match. However,
Yeah, it depends. So we actually have Thomas playing with hidden, and Nikonyan going nomad, and the rest all going with hard rock here. So let's see how well Nikonyan can hold through with combo on this map.
Yeah, because he sure is not holding accuracy.
Well, 98% is still good. He just had a minor drop and he's getting back in there, it seems. I believe that was actually a drop from Pim Riva there, and also Nikonyan dropping. The Pim Riva was a lag, that wasn't a drop, but Nikonyan actually
Oh.
dropped. And now he
Yes,
dropped
again.
again, yeah. And looking at this, I don't know if this was too good of a pick coming from Indonesia, or maybe they should have gone for something else. But anyway, we'll see how this one goes.
Yeah, there's still a lot of the map to play, so we're not even at the third, so I don't know. Oh, and Thomas breaking just before the Kiai, that is big.
Yeah. But I believe the advantage should still stay with Hong Kong because they have 3 players playing with mods and because
Yeah.
Nikonyan already broke earlier. And with ABC and Z-Track, they also have the accuracy advantage at this point.
And Dark-chan, hidden on taiko, is basically you can't read the circles part of the first third of the slider.
Yeah, basically the nodes vanish as they get towards the hit area. You just need to readjust your reading, I guess, so that you read the notes a bit further to the right and play them with a delay.
And actually, Nikonyan, I was going to say holding his own on the long stream, but he just broke them, and with 200,000 points advantage, I believe that Hong Kong has these breakpoints. I mean, they have 2 full combos with one especially with 99-60% accuracy. ABC being, I wouldn't say a monster, but 99-60 accuracy on a long map like that with hard rock on.
Yeah.
That's you have to be fearful of that.
If you look at ABC's top scores, you can already see that he's a really good accuracy player. Yeah, we're approaching the end of the map here. Yeah.
And yeah, with a definite advantage from Hong Kong, it does get the second point.
Yes. So we'll see what the second pick from Hong Kong will be.
And yeah, ABC with an S on that. Wow. And Loctave knowing the players. Definitely.
Yeah. So Thomas just briefly lost connection there, but it seems, yeah, I think this probably went to Hong Kong.
At least on my clan, definitely.
Yeah. So yeah, just looking at those scores.
So how will it go? Oh yes, so that's why Loctave was going the screenshot route.
Yeah.
So would we get a remake, or can the teams, agree on what happens?
Well, they have screenshots, so I think it should be in favor of Hong Kong here, because that was a pretty obvious win. Yeah, Hong Kong wins by around 200,000 points.
Yeah, that's not like a 10,000 or 7,000 points difference. It's a definite one.
Yeah, that's pretty decisive. So we have 2-0 for Hong Kong, and we will be able to see the third pick of the match coming from Hong Kong. Well, in a minute.
All right. And what would you see from Hong Kong there?
I'm not entirely sure. I think we might see a no-mod map coming up. Yeah, we had a no-mod map last time, so I think we might see another one. Or we might see something from the mod bracket, but I'd probably expect no mod coming from Hong Kong. Okay, so we'll be getting into the next map. Hong Kong is trying to get one of the other players into the match now for this next pick. Iceman, so let's see what map this is going to be. 7 colors, a double time map.
So they want to drive it home. I mean, it's a 1 minute long map, so you break, you lose.
Yes, pretty much, and this map has some doubles which can, well, they can be pretty annoying. But yeah, I think it should be fine. Hong Kong is probably confident with this pick. So,
yeah, because with 234 BPM, you have a large enough speed that it impacts your reading skills. You need good reading skills and the doubles as well. So it's a good ratio between speed and skill required.
Yeah. So they're switching out ABC for Iceman 007 here. And yeah, we'll hopefully be able to get into this pick anytime soon.
And yes, indeed, taiko is quite challenging, especially at this level, but all the Osu mods are. Oh, it seems that Indonesia has some troubles with their players.
Yeah, hopefully that can get fixed and we'll be able to see things.
Oh, it's Lightning Weaver return.
Yeah, return of the Wyvern. Anyway, we'll hopefully be able to get into this double time pick.
Yes, indeed, which should be a short one. All right, and we will be starting in a second on the hoop.
Yes, and we have Shirai, PM Riva, and Nikonyam playing for Indonesia here, and Lam Kwok I believe that's how you pronounce it, Thomas and Z-Trike playing for Hong Kong on this map.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, you can see Thomas holding a pretty good accuracy here. Well, okay. He held a pretty good accuracy to the start. But we have a miss from Shirai here, and yeah, that will definitely give the lead over to Hong Kong, especially since that miss happened after
Just
the
after
first
the
combo.
Yeah. Just after the combo cap, and all right, we continue. Bancho, please. Oh, apparently Linkodian did disconnection. No, apparently not.
It was just a minor lag with his
Minor hiccup.
Pretty much. Looking at
and Shirai missing again.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Z-Trike missed. Also Nikonyam missing. Yeah. So I think this one will probably go to Hong Kong if you look at the accuracy and the well. You have a pretty good accuracy coming from Thomas here with 99%. Just about made it. Z-Trike 98.34 and Lam Kwok with the FC, but only with 96.84% accuracy. But it was definitely enough to beat Indonesia, and I think this was a pretty good pick here. Just fast map, just to get things over with as fast as possible.
Yeah. It's like, kind of like a statement like, all right, we are better than you.
Yeah.
Indonesia taking the humor route, but yes, we're saying.
Yeah, let's see what Indonesia's gonna pick here. I'm pretty interested. I didn't really expect that free mod pick, but I don't know. Let's see. Maybe they might pick one of the easier no mod maps like Spider Dance or something. But I'm also not too sure about that. Or we might see the remaining hard rock pick coming out, or just generally something. Another free mod pick maybe. Maybe Inside Identity, but I don't know if going into an accuracy battle with Hong Kong would be a good idea.
I don't think so. Neither for the hard rock. I mean, even accuracy-wise, they didn't. They are breaking combos more. They're accuracy less. I don't really know what's. Oh, and they're choosing Identity apparently.
Just picking AABC's map here. Yeah, so they're actually going for an accuracy war, but I don't know if that's such a good idea versus a team like Hong Kong with that phenomenal accuracy. Especially with AABC's accuracy plus the fact being that AABC mapped this.
It's his map, yes. But
maybe
will they... Yeah, but will Hong Kong switch for ABC at that point?
I think so, yeah. We see them
and yes, they are.
Might just be one of those picks like, yeah, let's just pick their map for the lulz. Anyway, yeah.
Perhaps.
And we have Lightning Wyvern switching in here as well.
And even if Hong Kong is gaining 3-0 on Indonesia, there are still, some banter, light banter in the chat. So, quite nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yes,
it's
that's. D-Dragon said there were some no map on the last match, indeed.
yeah. Yeah. Also about the atmosphere. I mean, both teams seem to be pretty relaxed going into this. Yeah. So we have Lightning Wyvern coming in. Yep, and that makes both teams complete, and we can probably get into starting this map in a minute.
And yes, indeed, it would seem that the Weaver is hard to handle at the moment.
Yeah, but that happens. Some things can't really be helped. And I mean, if he could do something about it, he'd do it, so just gotta be patient and yeah. Just try and make the match go as smoothly as possible. Lead Wyvern. Wow. Good one, Pen. Anyway. We'll hopefully
look at the nickname of the one saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so we're getting into this map now, and yeah. Let's see how this goes. If Indonesia can pull off a win on this map, or if ABC will be able to carry Hong Kong. Let's see. This is actually one of the maps that we might see a double S on. Just maybe, though. I'm not promising anything.
And I mean, does Hong Kong need to be carried at that point?
Not particularly.
But Nikonian against with the Nomad. And
yep.
Well, the questionable connection, at least.
Well, Indonesia is pretty much counting on Hong Kong missing here, and them all full comboing. But basically, because they have one player with no mod, if they miss it's pretty much over, especially on a longer map like this one. But hey, we can see anything happening here. And we have Thomas holding the double S here with Hidden. And everyone on Hong Kong having over 99% accuracy. Same for Indonesia though, with PM Reaver and Lightning Wyvern both holding the full 100% here. Nikonian with 99.83.
But at that point, Lam Quokot actually missing there. So that was what Indonesia was counting on.
Yeah. Let's see if Indonesia can pull through an all-full combo this though, because there are some parts which, well, they aren't really that hard, but in a tournament environment they might cause someone to miss by accident, or at least drop accuracy.
Lam Quokot again missing, just after the Kiai.
Yeah, so this pick might actually be working out in favor of Indonesia. Kind of ironic, picking a map made by the team captain of Hong Kong and pulling off a win. But we're not even halfway through, so things could still change drastically.
And so you can see definitely that using a map made by one of the members of the team does not give automatically the advantage.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, it's also one of those moves you can just do because why not? Just because you made the map doesn't mean you're better at playing it.
Yeah. But you know, ABC is good at making and playing maps.
Yeah, as you can see here.
Alright, very nice 99.86% accuracy. And you look at Hong Kong slowly but surely creeping up on Indonesia.
Yeah.
Oh, Thomas, what are you doing?
Yep. We're nearly 3/4 of the way through here, and we can see a Lightning Wyvern and PM Reaver holding a very good accuracy here. And also Nikonian with 99.8. So yeah, this pick, or I don't know if you'd call it a gamble, going 3 mod picks with one person playing no mod, but it definitely seems to be working out for Indonesia here.
I mean, even ABC breaking. So we definitely won't see any SS there.
Yeah. Just trying to figure out if that was really a break from Nikonian there. But even if it is, the nomad player breaking the map won't cost them that much score, and I think Indonesia should still be able to pull through off this. But we have the end of the map drawing in. And yeah, let's see how people can cope with this one. Nikonian breaking again, it seems.
No, I don't see him breaking. I see him with a full combo.
Oh.
Not a full combo,
yes,
but
now I see him with a full combo as well. That was just client lag, it seems. But yeah, we have
lag.
Indonesia pulling a pretty convincing win here with everyone full comboing with those accuracies as well.
Yeah.
That's some good stuff, I gotta say.
Yep, that's a definite. And Nienzo Zoruru 1. There are tournaments like this for all the modes. I believe that's one per season.
Yeah, we have basically the Taiko World Cup around March and April. Then after the Taiko World Cup comes the Catch the Beat World Cup. Then there's the OS World Cup, and then there's the Mania World Cup. So, yeah.
Alright, so that's 3 for Hong Kong, 1 for Indonesia. And Hong Kong is speaking at the moment.
Oh god. I'm having fun deciphering what Lightning Wyvern is writing here. So yeah, let's see what let's see what Hong Kong is gonna pick here.
All right, so there is some discussion about disconnection and stuff like that. So there are, I believe it has been already called, so we should be having next map quite close.
Yeah.
And Lightning Wyvern is typing like a lead speaker because he pretty much broke his keyboard just before the tournament and he didn't have time to get a new one.
Okay, so Hong Kong is picking Terminal, the hidden map here. Let's see how this one will go then.
All right. Well, Tamakirena, it's nice that you respect your brother more if you see what taiko is. All right, and Shirai taking. Oh, but Indonesia really having trouble with their team, so it would seem.
Yep, they should hopefully be able to get in. Enough people. But yeah, we have the terminal pick here, which is probably one of the maps that was that we were less expecting to see in the matches today, because it's I don't know, it's one of those maps that probably a lot of people can't really be bothered to play. But it seems like Hong Kong must have practiced this and should be good to go on this map.
And my cat trying to turn off my computer.
Oh god.
I'll try to fight it.
The cats.
Yeah, and so yeah, Terminal. What's with the KDKD ones?
I don't know. The quads and stuff are pretty. They're okay, I guess. There are a few patterns that can be a bit hard, like the 1/6 in the middle of some streams can be slightly confusing, or there are a few patterns which start on a blue tick which are relatively long.
Yeah.
So that can also maybe cause someone to trip up, but we'll see how this goes.
All right, and so we begin.
Okay, so we see an early miss from Shirai here, and yeah, you can also Lamb Quark missing.
And look at Nikonian as well.
Oh yes, I think Hong Kong seems to have a pretty clear advantage here, but PM Reaver playing pretty well here with 99.6%, still holding the FC. But I don't know if that's going to be enough, because Thomas and AABC are also going ham on this map.
Yeah, with 99.41, 99.85, quite impressive accuracies.
Yeah. We see a pretty strong lead from Hong Kong here.
Yeah, 350,000. It will be hard to see them lose on that one.
I think this one is pretty clear. Terminal is more of one of those picks that you just take when you're confident with the map. I think we won't be seeing too many close matches on this, because the team that picks this will probably have more practice than the team that doesn't, and would probably be at a pretty clear advantage, as you can see with Hong Kong here. But still, AABC and PM Reaver being the only people to full combo this up until now.
Yep. And look at ABC's accuracy, 99.95.
Yeah. And we're pretty much past the harder part of this map, so I think both PM Reaver and AABC will be able to pull through with the full combos here. And yeah, but this is by about 1 million points going to Team Hong Kong. Wow.
I mean, and I haven't seen if Nikonian is actually did he miss? Did he? Oh, sorry. Did he fail the map?
It seems like he didn't submit it properly. There was some trouble going on. Although it looks like he actually may have failed. Well,
his score's on the MP link.
Yeah.
No fails.
Yeah, so we still have a pretty convincing win from Hong Kong though. And that brings the score to 4-1. Let's see.
And it further brings the. It is definitely the 4-1 with a Hong Kong pick as well. Or this is Indonesia. Sorry, and with an Indonesia pick. So, what do you think they will try to pose if they can?
What Indonesia will pick? They're picking. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're picking Avalon. Okay.
Oh gosh. Well, that's the first pick of the day of Avalon.
Yep. Well, it's only the second match of the day as well, but still, wasn't expecting to see this map too early.
Alright, do you expect people like ABC or perhaps Lightning Weaver, and if he plays this map to hold on the, how would I say, on the death stream at the end?
Well, I don't know, I think we might see at least one full combo here. The death stream, the patterns themselves are not too hard, except for that there's 1/6 burst in the middle, meaning you have to play the entire rest of the stream, well, basically with the other hand being leading. So we'll see how this one goes anyway. If they practice it, it should be okay.
Nikonian there with an early miss.
Yep. Although that was that miss came from Pim Reba, I believe. Yeah. So, but
Yes, as well.
missing at the beginning here won't be too bad, to be honest. It just depends on how people will perform on that long stream.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll be getting into the long stream pretty much, or pretty soon after these short patterns. It should be coming. Yeah, this is just warm up.
It's like
And
prepare
here
your
we go.
fingers, man. Yeah.
But up to now we have Hong Kong leading. And we can see the first one, sixth burst coming now, and yep, this is the moment where, yeah, you could basically see everyone on Team Indonesia dropping there. And Nikonian also dropping the rest of the stream, and Hong Kong actually full comboing the stream, yeah. Really impressive stuff. They must have practiced this map. This is a really good show they're putting up now. And I don't really see anyone else missing here. So I think this is a pretty obvious win for Hong Kong.
And it might have been, you know, like a way for Indonesia to go with bang. It's like, all right, let's play this really special map. And look at that, 3 full combos from Hong Kong.
Yeah, really good stuff coming there. Yeah, Hong Kong just showing what they're capable of, and that they're one of the top contenders for the top 3 this year. Yeah, that concludes this match at 5-1. Yeah,
So
well played Hong Kong. But that wasn't it for Indonesia, as they will be competing in the losers bracket next week.
yes, indeed. And so next week, Hong Kong will be competing against. Wait a second. The winner from between Japan and Poland. There you go.
Yeah. We can all take a wild guess who that will probably be.
I pretty much won't. You know, after what happened last week, I won't even try, even if it seems obvious.
Well, anyway, we'll be getting into our next match anytime soon, which is the Russian Federation versus Taiwan.
Yes, indeed. We still have sometimes the players are not yet here.
Yeah, the match will be scheduled to start at 10 a.m. UTC, so in about a quarter of an hour. Okay, so for all the matches coming up today, the next match in about a quarter of an hour is going to be Russia versus Taiwan. After that, Poland versus Japan, and after that, South Korea versus France. And then after about 4 hours of break, there will be a match: United Kingdom versus Chile, then Argentina versus Germany, and then after that, United States versus Canada. Those are the matches for today. Both winners and losers bracket are being played, and then next week will be the semi-finals.
Yes, indeed. So, chat, if you do have questions, do not hesitate to ask them, and we will either answer or ignore them, depending on what the question is and our mood. And if you are feeling generous for the teams, for Osu, and, in general, if you want to show your support to your home team or take a wild guess on which team will be the winner, you can buy the Osu banners, which are on the Osu shop.
Yep, definitely go to show some support for your country and maybe help raise the prize pool a bit to make this whole thing worthwhile. Anyway, so for the next matches, so you guys, Deadbeat and Slain, who do you want to see winning for these next 3 matches before the break?
Taiwan. Okay, I know that Japan's gonna win, but I want Poland to win that one, just because that would be, let's face it, that'd be amazing. And for Korea, France,